Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you can't tell, I've just finished watching Season 3, Episode 16, War Without End, Part 1, and now we'll be watching Episode 17 of the third season, War Without End, Part 2. Friends, I can't wait, so wait no longer we shall. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for the beauty that is Babylon 5 or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then, and this is now, and now it's time to watch the 17th episode of the third season of Babylon 5, War Without End Part 2, and potentially the conclusion of the tale of Jeffrey Sinclair. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And this one's for Ranger 1. Away we go!
Previously on Babylon 5.
Oh, it's Jeff.
That's what I picked up in CNC, my voice in this alternate future calling out for help.
In the future right now. It targeted John, though, when it came in.
Just in time to die.
Great.
There is the legacy of your war. The price we paid.
What?
What year is this? This is the last year. And the last day. And the last hour of your life.
What year is
17 years since you began your great crusade. 17.
It's 2277?
Take him back to his cell.
He was in a cell?
I cannot recall my world from what it has become, but I can thank you properly for your role in it.
I'd like to thank you for your role in it, Londo.
I want every inch of that blast area searched and double all patrols inside the station in case anyone tries to breach the hull.
Be funny if we saw Jinxo leaving.
With any luck, there should be a couple still open.
Sorry, I don't believe in luck.
Well, luck's about the only thing we've got on our side right now.
Do we?
Oh, hell.
Freeze!
Susan's telling us about the Babylon Project and how Babylon 5 failed. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what series of like events or what timeline we're in with like future Londo, but he seems hell-bent on putting the blame of Centauri Prime's destruction at John's feet, which if it's the same timeline, it's ridiculous because Londo's the one that started all of this. I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
The year is 2260. The place?
Babylon 5. It'd have been so cool if they had been like, the year is like, it would have been 2252. Was it 8 years back or 2254? But then they would have had to have gone 2277 as well, right? Because they said 17 years after your war. So that would have to have been 2260. So 2277 is where we are with Londo and them. I'm going to try to see if there's any plot points in the future that we can glean. Because he's emperor, which means either Veer hasn't been emperor yet or has been and is dead, if that timeline follows our timeline.
What was that?
What was what?
Sorry, guys.
It was logical it happened now. Like I said, I don't believe in luck.
And what did you just open? Is he still getting thrown through time? Zathras, getting me.
Team 1 to Team 2. Ready?
Ready, stand by. All right, let's see if this works.
Of course, he's Team 1.
It was the strangest feeling. I think the way you describe it is
Deja vu?
as if someone had just walked over my grave.
Where are we? I'm assuming we're back at Londo's, right?
John.
Come in.
There's nothing they can do to me. They know that now. So they say they're allowing us one last moment together before.
What?
What?
It's all right, John. Accept accepted this fate a long time ago.
No, no, no,
They
no.
cannot harm me. I'm not afraid. Not if you are with me. Our son is safe. That's all that matters.
What?
I love you.
And that's our John in present not knowing what's going on, and he just fell right into that. Boy, it wasn't like he had that queued up or anything, right?
Pressure doors are down. We've got this area completely to ourselves till they can burn through. Figure about an hour.
It'll do. Let's get the equipment. The last thing I remember, I was on the White Star. And my time stabilizer was hidden.
Does she remember that?
You told me long ago that you had seen this moment in our future, but until now, I never really believed. There's so much ahead of you. So many changes. So much pain and grief
Warn him, help.
in your eyes now, and I see the innocence that went away so many years ago.
Oh my God.
I get the impression that we won the war. But not completely.
The war is never completely won.
You just push him back. They did it 1,000 years ago. Yeah.
We achieved everything we set out to achieve. We created something that will endure for 1,000 years. The terrible, terrible price. I didn't think I would see you again before the end.
Little Glenn, is there anything that I can do to prevent this?
Yeah.
But we have a son.
Yes, we have David.
David. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Oh, first thing I'd do, get back to Babylon 5 in my time, which apparently John does. I would, I can't say it. I was going to say I'd shoot Londo, but I mean, you can't really. What?
I have had considerable to drink. It is the only way that we can be alone.
Why?
We do not wish to wake it. Wake what?
What?
Then you do not know. You cannot see it while it is awake.
What?
I gave a very good performance. Yes. It was satisfied.
Does he have people like Morden has?
As long as you are dead.
Look at how they're using shadow in this episode.
It cannot hold its liquor, you see. I have learned that if I drink just enough, I can put it to sleep.
What is in you?
We do not have much time.
Well, hurry then. Hurry, dude.
My life is almost over.
This is the way you see it. You dreamt it. Jakar should be around here somewhere.
In exchange for your lives, all I ask is that you and your allies help to free my people.
Wow, Londo. I bought that hook, line, and sinker. Your earlier act.
I can feel it beginning to wake up. Hurry.
What is inside him? Jakar.
You are there, my old friend?
Yes.
You see, my keeper will awaken any second, and it will alert the others, and my only hope will die. We have unfinished business between us, Jakar.
Unreal.
I am as tired of my life as you are.
Look at him. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God. JMS, you beautiful son of a bitch.
What is it?
It's getting pulled through time.
I'm being pulled back again.
Then take these words back with you to the past. Treasure the moments you have. Savor them for as long as you can.
Oh my God.
Do not go to Sahadum. Do you understand? Do not go to Sahadum.
They kill each other, as prophesized. Fear. Then he does become emperor after him. I got chills. He makes it. He makes it.
Zathras has idea. Show him, Zathras did, so Zathras thinks. Perhaps power supply.
That's the suit from Babylon Squared.
He's quite mad, you know. He actually thinks that Sheridan's gonna materialize in there.
Marcus, we're stealing a station to fight in a war that was over 1,000 years ago. We're all mad.
There. Oh my God, it's filling up.
Valen was Minbari, not born of Minbari. That's always intrigued me. You think we'll get a chance to meet him?
I don't know, it'd be an honor though. He's one of their holiest figures. Defeated the Shadows, formed the Grey Council.
Quite mad, they say. It is good that Zathras does not mind. He's even grown to like it. Oh, yes.
Zathras, you might annoy me with your crypticism, but you're a good one.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll get him one of those.
Where's Sinclair?
Right here. Welcome back. How was your trip?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think about this for a while.
What is it?
Oh, it's a long story. I'll have to tell you later. Go on. Go on.
I'm so concerned. I mean, we're assuming that future that he saw with Delin, it won't be affected by this.
Time jump system, very delicate. When finished, station will be stabilized.
Captain, I just finished rigging the scanners on B4 to detect a phony alert in the fusion reactor. It'll make it look like the whole place is going critical. That should encourage the crew to evacuate so we can...
Yeah, but the command crew doesn't leave. We know that.
We're picking up a surge of tachyon particles. It's coming.
Here they go. Now we know she comes back.
Aha! These were...
That was Sinclair. I think that was Sinclair.
What happened?
Time device activated prematurely. Not good. Malfunction.
Great.
Readings indicate we have moved 4 years ahead.
Which is exactly when Babylon 4 reappeared the last time.
Well, so far, everything's happening exactly the way it did before, whether we wanted to or not.
So it's 6 years, 2254, okay?
Very dangerous.
Great. Doesn't anything come under warranty anymore?
So we're 2258. Oh my God, Mike and Sinclair are going to be on the ship.
Gone again, and you better get up here. There's
Okay.
been a slight problem.
That was Sheridan that disappeared.
We have nearly 2,000 workers on board. You don't want to jeopardize their safety. If it's safe, we can come back. But if it's not...
I mean, it's good advice. It's not looking great. Where are we? When are we?
Hello.
I didn't recognize that voice.
Jeff, oh my God, what happened?
What was bound to happen as soon as we went forward in time again. When Garibaldi and I came to Babylon 4 the last time, we passed through the time distortion field without any kind of protection. I always wondered if it would have any long-term effects if we were exposed to the field again. That's why I didn't want him along.
You're not going to keep getting older the closer we get to our own time, are you?
Oh no.
Sheridan disappeared again just as the field went up. If we don't get him back soon, we may lose him permanently. Is there any way you can fix his time stabilizer?
I just love seeing Jeff so much.
Marcus, I'll need you and the rest to stay with the White Star and monitor the readings. Tell me when it's ready. We've got one last shot at this. Let's make the best of it.
Oh, Jeff.
You are finite. Zathras is finite. This is wrong too.
Well, Zathras gets captured. We know that.
I'm reading 7 ships coming this way.
I was wondering when they'd get here.
Who's on board?
I am.
Shuttle 1 to escort wing. Take position 2.5 kilometers from the station and hold. We'll go in and check it out first. Once we know it's clear, we'll signal you to proceed with the evacuation.
This is crazy. And to think, JMS had this all basically plotted out when Babylon Squared came out. Because you all told me he wrote everything for all 5 seasons. Like he had it basically in the can before they even started. Oh, tip of the cap. Yep, you get captured here, buddy. Unreal, they did all this.
Got a problem, people. They got Zathras. How are the repairs going?
They're supposed to get Zathras.
It started 24 hours after the station went operational. We began noticing discrepancies in the time track system.
This is awesome.
Says his name is Zathras.
This is so crazy.
Not the one.
Not the one what?
Not the one. Won't talk. Can't talk. Not the one. They told me. They did. Zathras listens. He does, yes. Zathras listens and does what he is told.
Amazing.
Let's move out.
Move out!
It's a big guy.
You need Babylon 4 as a base of operations in a war, is that it?
To help save Galaxy. On the side of light. So they tell me.
So they tell me. Zathras, I take it back. You're cryptic and annoying, but you're doing a great job.
It is the one.
Okay, that should do it. I've got control of the core. If you're finished down there, back off, because I'm going to start her up.
Roger that. Heading in.
So that's Sheridan. That was actually Sheridan they saw in Babylon Squared.
Fixed. Zathras fixed. Take. Hurry.
Unreal. Boy, John,
He must have fixed it.
Oh, no, this isn't my stabilizer. There's no sign of damage. Someone must have put this on me.
We gotta help him. Too late. We gotta get out of here.
We can't just leave him.
You think I want to? We have to leave now, with or without you.
Jeff goes back for him, don't worry.
You have a destiny. Go. Please. Go for Zathras.
He comes back for him. So that's Sinclair. What's he doing outside, though? Jeff, what's going on, bro?
Babylon 4 to Garibaldi. Babylon 4 to Shuttle 1. Garibaldi, do you read me? Watch your back, Michael. Watch your back.
Unable to make contact.
Michael.
Oh, I tried to warn him about that effort, Jack. Jesus, this is so tough to watch, man.
Zathras knew you would not leave him. Zathras trusts the one.
What the hell?
But it all happened just the way I remember it.
I know. It's time. We have to go. They're waiting for us.
What is going on?
I finished integrating the time-shifting controls so they can be adjusted from here. It's ready to go.
Good. The rest of you head on back to the White Star. I'll set it off, then come join you.
No, you won't.
You always said half a truth was worse than a lie. Don't disappoint me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've kept us going so fast, we haven't had time to think.
Yeah.
Someone has to ride this thing back into the distant past. And it's a one-way ticket, isn't it? Whoever goes isn't coming back.
Is this true?
Fine. I'll take her out.
Oh, Marcus, dude. I love you, man.
You asked what brought me here. Before I left Minbar, I was given a letter from 900 years ago.
Oh my God.
Mine. I wrote this from the past, 900 years ago. I went. It's as simple as that.
A Minbari that is not born of a Minbari?
If I go back to our time, the aging effect will probably kill me. Isn't it better to choose life?
Damn it, Jeff,
Susan. My whole life has been leading to this.
Oh, man.
Could you and Marcus give us a minute here? There's something we need to discuss. Alone. Something I don't understand. You said you followed the One, but the one you pointed to was
Delenn. Zathras, his oldest living caretaker of great machine. 110 years old.
Oh, wow.
Knows things even Droll does not know yet. All Minbari belief is around three castes. Worker, warrior.
Oh, wow.
3 languages. Light, dark, and gray. The 9 of the Grey Council. 3.
3.
You are 3. As you are 1.
You are all the one.
You are the one who was. You are the one who is. You are the one who will be. You are the beginning of the story.
Oh.
Story. And the end of the story.
This is unreal.
In your heart, you know what Zathras says is true.
I take it back, Zathras. You're awesome.
Zathras' place is with the one who was. We have a destiny.
Oh. Oh, man.
Stand by to break seal. It's what he wants. Let's respect it.
Captain, the temporal rift is closing.
Yeah, Draw closed it.
Lanier told you that 1,000 years ago, human and Minbari souls began to merge. Minbari souls were being born in human bodies. My change was in part to even the scales and restore balance between our races, using a device my people discovered 1,000 years ago. If my people had found Babylon 4 with a human aboard, they would never have accepted it.
Dear God. A Minbari not born of Minbari.
Oh my God.
My whole life has been leading to this.
He's him.
They're using you.
We were right about you.
You talk like a Minbari.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This way.
Oh, this is unreal.
I welcome you and present this place to you as a gift. I am called Valen, and we have much work ahead of us.
Wow, man. Holy shit. Whew. I feel like I just ran a marathon. All right, everybody, we just finished. Oh, I can't even. All right, everybody, we just finished the 3rd season, 17th episode, War Without End, Part 2, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everyone, we just finished War Without End, Part 2, the 17th episode of the 3rd season of Babylon 5. I honestly, I feel like I'm in some type of like out-of-body experience. I don't even remember if I was talking during this episode. This is, okay, let's just get this the way it is. My favorite episode of Babylon 5, War Without End, Parts 1 and 2. Unreal. The ability, here's the way I look at it. And again, this is, I have no idea how this really works out. I've said this once and I'll say it a million times. When I am done everything for Babylon 5, I fully intend to read everything the JMS has out there about having to replace Sinclair with Sheridan, what changes were made, because I look at it like this. You all have told me, that he has JMS has escape hatches for his principal characters, trapdoors, in case, something happens to one of them, they need to leave or whatnot, so he can, have a story for them to like be replaced and not have that jeopardize the entire narrative, which we've seen in several instances so far in Babylon 5. Here's what blows my mind. is that this story was concocted and amalgamated because I guarantee, I mean, there's just no other way to look at it. Sinclair was supposed to be the protagonist in this and be both Sinclair's role and Sheridan's role in this. He was able to switch this up, JMS, and I'm not convinced that he was Valen to begin with. I think that was maybe a pivot that JMS made. That's a speculation on my part. It might have been part of his plan from the very beginning. Regardless, there's only two ways it could go. One, he pivoted and made Sinclair Valen and worked his narrative around that. Two, it was always going to be this way. Sinclair was always going to be Valen. Doesn't matter which one of those you prove. Either way, either path picked is an amazing bit of story beats and narratives. A sequence of events that was otherworldly and put together. For my money, I think it was a replacement that he was able to weave, like a redo, a re-edit, that he was able to weave expertly into the major narrative. Like, I mean, again, it's total speculation on my part. I'm not sure at all if any of this is true, but, you know, like the age thing, he was able to say, well, you know, I came in here unprotected before with Michael. That's why I'm getting old now. I think initially this was him in the future coming back and doing all this stuff. Like this was part of his journey if he had been there the entire time. It doesn't make a difference, though. It still has the same emotional impact over everything, and I think it's absolutely otherworldly that this man was able, if it was a pivot, to be able to make the pivot as good as the original path. That's what I'm looking at right here. I don't see where one of these scenarios would have been better than the other. He was able to make them both equally amazing. Who can do shit like that? Oh my word. I mean, we just learned so much in this. I mean, in parts 1 and 2, Londo having something inside of him, I'm assuming implanted by the shadow that was controlling him, I'm assuming. In all of that, G'Kar fulfilling his wishes. It almost looked like they were friends there at the end. Because why else would G'Kar have that type of access to Londo? I don't think that G'Kar, especially, I'm not saying, I mean, G'Kar looked rough. You know, he looked older. He had a loss of an eye. It looked like he had been through some shit. I don't think that G'Kar could have, even with the state of Centauri Prime right there, I don't think G'Kar could have made it to the chamber of the Emperor without some type of, you know, it just doesn't make as much sense as if he was there at Londo's beckoning. It's crazy. And then we saw Veer. So again, but we don't know what we can trust from this future because the future could be altered, you know, or was altered. This is a version of the future. We've seen the end of Londo and G'Kar in Londo's dreams, though. So I don't know what to. And you know, speculation about that stuff is just that. So we just have to assume that what we saw is a potential future, not set in stone. JMS wouldn't do that to us. I don't think JMS would do that to himself. He wouldn't paint himself into a corner. Anybody that comes up with trapdoors is not painting themselves into a corner. So even though we saw the future in my mind and for my money is still unknown. It still could go different ways. We could have an end result that is different from what we were shown here and in Londo's dreams. The idea that there isn't one is fantastic. And again, I think that's a pivot too. I think that Sinclair was always going to be the one and there was a pivot. Making the three of them and part of the three of the unity of how big three is in the Minbari culture, you know, with the religious, the worker, and the soldier, warrior class cast. 333, you know, 9, 3 times 3 for the Great Council. And then making the three of them, the one that was, the one that is, and the one that will be. I mean, it's the Bret Hart of ones, but I think it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it was shock after shock watching these things. And here's something that I'm just getting to now. Apparently, if the timeline is to be understood in any way that we saw as any relation, Delenn and John are going to have a son named David. We don't know when. We don't know how old the son is. You know, he could be 17. We have no idea in 2277. We have no idea. And again, we don't know if that person's ever going to exist or not. No idea. None whatsoever. All we know is that Sinclair, we got to see him. He went back, and we know that he fought and won the war against the Shadow 1,000 years back. What a great way to give a hero a hero's tale without having to tell it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Michael O'Hare couldn't. He couldn't. He gave us everything he could. And JMS said, thank you. I'll take the ball from here. Jeffrey Sinclair was given this. Jeffrey Sinclair, Valen was given this incredible story that we're still going to be learning about. Oh my gosh. Anytime now I want to go back and watch it just to listen to the stories of Valen, because that's Jeff. Oh my God. It's just so effing good. Oh my word. I mean, unbelievable powerhouse episodes. I've enjoyed season 3. Each and every episode that comes up, I think we're getting these incredible insights into the characters, incredible advancement of the story. I don't think there's anyone, and again, I'm looking at parts 1 and 2 of War Without End as one story. I'm not sure, and again, this is the sweet summer child shit where I say something that everybody goes, oh my God, Greg. I don't see how you could have another episode, because this is a 2-parter, another episode with as much of a lore dump in here, a potential lore dump in here, a potential, again, again, we had things that were revealed from season 1 in this episode. I don't know how you could go back or have in the future something that would give us this much revelatory information from across the seasons. It is, I mean, JMS needs to be studied. And I don't mean that to be funny. JMS needs to be, I have his book, Screenwriting. And as soon as I'm done everything, I am just going to dive into a full examination of JMS, because this is, I'm running out of words, everybody. I'm going to use otherworldly and amazing and fantastic and, all this horse shit over and over again. This guy's something else. He is something else. I mean, I was taken on a journey there. I cried my eyes out. Jeff appears. I cried my eyes out just seeing him walking around with Delin, with everybody else, the nods, the Mike not being there. I mean, just the emotional impact that this guy has generated in these characters. I dare you to find something else that surpasses it. Sure, you can look at there are plenty of great shows out there where you can look at interactions with the characters and go, that's as good as Babylon 5. My point with all this is that for me, going forward from this point forward, Babylon 5 is the bar. So if I see a show and go, you know what, boy, that's as good as Babylon 5, that's the top of my praise, everybody. And I'll never say never, but if there's ever a show that I say, oh my God, I think this is better than Babylon 5, I'm witnessing utter, this is perfection. I don't know what you would call something that could surpass Babylon 5. There's so much stuff that I have to think about with this one. I mean, I'm taking an extended period of time after this one. These two are coming out on all formats at the same time. Know this, it's going to be about a full 5-6 days before I watch Babylon 5. I know that sounds crazy, like, oh wow, Greg, 6 days. But I'm definitely doing it because I need time to, I have the option to rapidly start watching these again. Nope. I want to be and live, and I'm going to rewatch both of these. I'm going to relive and rewatch and experience this story for everything that it is, because this is my favorite so far. This was absolutely hands down. I'm a huge mark for Jeff anyway, so you guys knew it was probably going to happen, but I mean, I have loved so many episodes I've loved Babylon 5 in its totality. I mean, obviously there are more that something happens, you're like, oh, great. I haven't run across a weak episode yet in Babylon 5, and you're talking full 20-plus episode seasons. I haven't run across one episode where I thought, not really, didn't really like it. I swear I will tell you if I run across one where I literally watch it and go, oh, wow, that's my first one I don't like, or I feel indifferent about. I have loved each and every one of these, but this one, this tale, with this crew, with Jeff in it, absolutely my favorite. I loved every second of it. I loved watching a master storyteller show us why he is a master storyteller. I always say it with Star Trek, the original series. I love watching people that are really good at something show us how good they are at something. And JMS, each and every time, shows us what it means to be the apex predator of storytellers. What more can my dumbass say other than I really liked it? I can't be any more hyperbolic. There's no way to be. This was fantastic. This was peak tale generation and delivery. if we were around a campfire and Mark Twain was telling the story, it wouldn't be better than this one. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time to board Babylon 5. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear, dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now, unfortunately, and maybe we do need a break right now. Maybe I know I do need a break from Babylon 5 just to bask in the glory that is this episode. But where should we say goodbye from? Because friends, as we always say, we are the Greek chorus. We are the ones that are a vitally important part of this tale. JMS needs us. JMS tells us his tale. We hear it. We understand it. We find people that have never seen it before. We tell them how great it is in the hopes that the audience for JMS's masterpiece will be expanded. But now, friends, as our reward for being that Greek chorus, we get to say goodbye from a scene within this episode. And I am selfish, and I am putting us on Babylon 4, right before the beginnings of this 1,000-year-ago war that saw the end of the shadow for a time, as we are led by Valen, who used to be Jeffrey Sinclair, who is the one that was. Friends, until such time as we can watch this amazing show together, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you, old friends.